for the construction of 1.25 million gallons of water storage for Guymon for a lump sum of $223,000.
This actually is originated with the Water Task Force and the need to have additional water storage. We've been talking with Park Hill for a number of months now, trying to get ideas on what can be bought, what the estimated cost would be, what could be constructed, the best way to construct, the best location to construct. And I think we're at the point now we need to formally enter into an agreement to have them finalize plans, and so we can get submitted for bids. And this lump sum, this amount would be a amount to develop those specifications and help us through the bid process.
And that's going to be for 2 ground storage tanks. Is that correct?
Right. Well, we're still kind of we've got another option that we talked about last week. That was actually 2 ground storage tanks and 1 elevated tank. Now there's a price tag to that. Anytime we go overhead, that starts increasing the cost. But that last option would be about a $3.5 million project, and it would get us about 500,000 more gallons of storage.
I saw.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, as we progress through this engineering deal, they're going to look at all the different options we possibly have and report back so that we can finalize their
Yes.
Okay.
I saw several different bids on that packet.
Well, there were
In
several
that packet.
different quotes, yes.
Okay.
They weren't necessarily bids. We were looking at several different options. The most expensive option was 1 large elevated tank, and that was around $4 million. We looked at 1 ground storage tank, and then we decided. Then we were looking at 2 ground storage tanks, and then last week, while we discussed this at OML, the option was thrown out for 2 ground storage tanks and 1 elevated tank. And what that would be 2 ground storage tanks at 500,000 gallons, and then an elevated tank at 300,000 gallons.
Any questions, discussion?
As far as options, this is storage tanks is the way to go as far as water task force is concerned.
Well, we've got to build up, I think, from my visits that I had with Rick over the last few months. And other
It's
people,
Mr. Schlegel, right?
Yes, is that you have to have the storage. Your well field can't run all the time. And the storage allows us to build up a buffer so that if something happens, we've got an extra amount of water that's already in storage, where all we have to do is pump it into the system or to an elevated tank or whatever.
Well, this gets us started.
Right.
Okay.
How's this as far as financing for it? Do we have any plan for that?
The plan would be to go to the Water Resources Board for an FAP loan. Did talk with the bond attorney and the financial advisor last week at OML, and I will be discussing that with each one of y'all, those options with each one of y'all. I think my first meeting is going to be with the mayor here Thursday morning.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions or discussion? Do I have a motion?
I make a motion, we authorize the chairman to sign the contract with Park Hill to provide engineering services for the construction of 1.5 million gallons of water storage for Guymon for a lump sum of $223,000.
1.25. I second.
Have a motion and a second.
Sanchez. Aye. Swager.
Aye.
Setzer.
Aye.
Alvedras.
Aye.
Peterson.
Aye.
We've got 5 ayes.
Yeah, pardon the momentary dyslexia.
That's all right, she takes care of us. Agenda item number 4 is discussion and possible action to authorize the chairman to sign the contract with Park Hill to provide engineering services for the replacement of lift station number 6 in a lump sum amount of $40,250.
This is another item, this rotation of repairing lift stations was started a couple of years back when I think we repaired 8 lift stations in one pass. This is the next lift station that needs to be repaired. The estimated cost in this comes in kind of high. It comes in at $337,750. We only had budgeted $180,036. We'll have to come up with that difference. We'll have to come up with the difference either through budgeting, through budgeting. This lift station is in need of rehabilitation and replacement, and this would get us started down that path.
Okay, any questions, discussion? We started that with what we had left over on the bond money from the sewer extensions.
I'll motion to authorize the chairman to sign the contract with Park Hill to provide engineering services for the replacement of lift station number 6 in a lump sum amount of $40,250.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Swager?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Alvedras?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 5 ayes.
Don't believe there's any new business at this time. Agenda item number 6 is reports from city manager and council members.
Let me start?
Anybody over there?
Anybody got anything? I know.
Okay.
Well, I've just
Ready for
got
me?
one thing, and I was tickled to get to represent Guymon at the Municipal League as the president of the Municipal League. And I was honored and tickled also to see 7 folks from the city besides myself in attendance. And it was a great convention.
Congratulations.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you. And I was awarded the Mayor of the Year award for large cities. You know, the thing about awards is I don't know who put my name in. They won't tell you. It's kind of a secret deal. So whoever did it, whether it's somebody from Guymon or somebody from Turpin or wherever it was, you know, I appreciate it. But it wasn't. Tracy, I knew it wasn't you. I knew it wasn't you. But anyways, it's as always, it's an honor to represent Guymon downstate. I hope I've done a good job at it. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I was going to mention Kim's winning Mayor of the Year for large city, but he stole my thunder, so I'll move on. Do want to mention, you did get my financial report yesterday. I emailed it out. If you have any questions about that report or anything, please give me a call. We will have bid openings for the Saddle Ridge Edition gas line on the 16th at 2 p.m. I do want to remind everybody, we are still accepting nominations for the Citizen of the Year through Friday of this week. So if you know of anybody, please get those nominations into us so we can get everything tabulated. There are a couple of dates I would like to bring to your attention. TCEC will have their annual meeting on September 23rd if anybody is interested in attending. I have the information on that. We are planning a budget workshop on Saturday, September 25th. This will be very similar to last year's workshop in that we will be kind of laying out revenues and some of the expenditures we're expecting to have next budget year and beyond. And then I would also like to remind everybody and invite everybody to that the Guymon Chamber Banquet will be held on October 5th. If you would like to go, we do have a table. Just need to let me know so I can get your name on the list. And Mayor and Councilman, that would be all that I have tonight.
Okay. Well, with that, anybody have anything else?
I do.
Tracy?
I'm sorry for the smart enough remark.
No, you're fine.
You make me very proud to know that in Guymon, USA, we have such a well-represented community, and I say thank you, Mayor Peters.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But you don't have to apologize.
It was hilarious.
Way to save face.
Yeah, whatever.
It was hilarious.
With that, we will stand adjourned. Thank you all. And there's my iPad.
Oh, yeah, we gotta leave our iPads, right?